What if I told you that the largest U.S. international aid agency could soon be history? USAID, the organization responsible for delivering billions in humanitarian aid worldwide, is now facing an uncertain future. And at the center of it all? Former President Donald Trump and billionaire Elon Musk. Let's break it all down. So, what is USAID? The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, was established in the early 1960s to provide humanitarian assistance on behalf of the U.S. government. With around 10,000 employees operating in more than 60 countries, USAID tackles crises like famine, disease, and disaster relief. For example, USAID is crucial in global health initiatives, from providing polio vaccinations in struggling regions to preventing the spread of deadly viruses that could ignite future pandemics. Why is Trump moving to shut it down? Donald Trump has long criticized overseas spending, calling it a waste of taxpayer money. And now, in his second term, he's taking direct aim at USAID, declaring, USAID's spending is totally unexplainable. Close it down. He's not alone in this effort. Tech billionaire Elon Musk, working closely with the White House to cut federal spending, has gone even further, calling USAID a criminal organization and claiming Trump is committed to shutting it down. However, neither Trump nor Musk have provided clear evidence to back these claims. How much does USAID actually cost? Let's talk numbers. In 2023, the U.S. spent $68 billion on international aid. More than half of that, around $40 billion, went to USAID. That sounds like a lot, but in reality, it accounts for just 0.6% of the total U.S. budget of $6.75 trillion. The majority of USAID's funding is directed to Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, and Europe, particularly for humanitarian efforts in Ukraine. The United States is, by far, the world's largest contributor to international aid. Why the controversy? So, what's driving the push to overhaul USAID? The White House has pointed to certain projects it claims are wasteful, such as $1.5 million for an LGBTQ group in Serbia, $2.5 million for electric vehicles in Vietnam, and $6 million for tourism in Egypt. Critics argue that these numbers are misleading. For instance, the Egypt project, launched in 2019 under Trump's first term, actually funds water, education, and transportation aid for the North Sinai region. After retaking office, Trump signed an executive order freezing nearly all international aid spending for 90 days. Though waivers were later issued for humanitarian programs, the move severely disrupted aid services worldwide. Can Trump actually shut USAID down? Is Trump's plan even possible? The short answer, not easily. USAID was created by Congress through the Foreign Assistance Act of 1961. This means that a president cannot simply sign an executive order to eliminate it. Instead, Trump's administration is exploring ways to merge USAID into the State Department rather than keeping it as an independent agency. Meanwhile, his Republican allies in Congress are working on legislative measures to reduce or restructure its budget, but legal challenges and opposition from Democrats will make this an uphill battle. What happens if USAID is shut down? If USAID is shut down or significantly reduced, the effects will be felt worldwide. The agency provides crucial aid, from prosthetic limbs for wounded soldiers in Ukraine to efforts preventing the spread of Ebola in Africa. After Trump's spending freeze, security guards in Syria, tasked with overseeing thousands of ISIS prisoners, nearly walked off the job due to funding cuts. Critics argue that these moves don't just impact foreign nations, but could also endanger U.S. national security. Meanwhile, Elon Musk has reportedly been working behind the scenes to slash billions from the government's international aid budget. And with Trump's backing, this battle is far from over. So, what do you think? Should USAID be shut down, restructured, or left alone? Is Trump making the right move, or is this a risky decision with global consequences? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into today's biggest stories.